Hey guys, what's up? This is Derek J. Alag and I am here to talk to you about gas pollutants. So gas pollutants is defined as uncondensed or volatile gases, usually comprised of chemical compounds discharged to the atmosphere. There are 6 pollutants which are carbon monoxide, lead, nitrogen oxides, ground level ozone, particle pollution that is often referred to as particulate matter, and sulfur oxides. But for now, let's only talk about carbon monoxide. So what is carbon monoxide? So carbon monoxide is an odorless, colorless gas formed by the incomplete combustion of fuels. When people are exposed to CO gas, the CO molecules will displace the oxygen in their bodies and lead to poisoning, and it's really hard to detect whether carbon monoxide is present in a certain area, since it can easily be mixed up to other gases that has odor. The sources of carbon monoxide. Common sources of carbon monoxide are things that burn, like for example at our home, clothes dryers, water heaters, furnaces or boilers, fireplaces, both gas and wood burning, gas stoves and ovens, motor vehicles, grills, generators, power tools, lawn equipment, wood stoves, tobacco smoke. So now let's see the differences and similarities between the carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. Well, everybody knows about carbon dioxide, right? So let's go ahead in seeing the differences and similarities between these two. So carbon dioxide, like carbon monoxide, they are chemical compound and has a colorless and odorless gas. But the differences in terms of chemical compound, carbon dioxide contains 1 carbon atom and 2 oxygen atom, CO2, while carbon monoxide has 1 carbon atom and 1 oxygen atom, CO. While both of them are colorless and odorless gas, carbon dioxide exists naturally because of the respiration of organisms, the decomposition of organic matter, the burning of fossil fuels, and fermentation, while carbon monoxide is entirely human-made and is not naturally present in the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide can be useful to plants, though it harms our environment as it is a greenhouse gas which traps heat energy within the Earth's atmosphere and contribute towards global warming. And carbon monoxide, on the other hand, is really poisonous and can't really contribute to our environment. It only harms it like carbon dioxide. So now let me show you a video that shows how carbon monoxide emits or occurs at our homes.
It was found to be people improperly using a charcoal grill indoors for cooking and heating, running a generator indoors, or running a vehicle in a closed garage. The normal use of propane and natural gas appliances or kerosene heaters does not cause carbon monoxide poisoning with proper ventilation. But in poorly ventilated or enclosed spaces, carbon monoxide can build to dangerous levels, causing poisoning when the fumes are inhaled. It is never safe to use a charcoal grill hibachi inside the home. This was the major cause of deaths during the 2006 windstorm.
Now let me show you another video that talks about carbon monoxide poisoning.
Carbon monoxide poisoning occurs when excess carbon monoxide is inhaled and accumulates in the blood, which can cause serious tissue damage and even death in some cases. As a medical professional, there will be times when a patient comes to the emergency department with serious smoke inhalation. When this is the case, More times than not, said patients will show signs and symptoms of carbon monoxide poisoning, and you will need to know how to treat them effectively. Here's a simple rule of thumb. Carbon monoxide poisoning should be treated with the highest possible FiO2 that is available. Initially, a non-rebreathing mask can be used to administer up to 100% oxygen, but the goal should be to place the patient in a hyperbaric oxygen chamber as quickly as possible. If carbon monoxide poisoning is suspected, it's important to monitor the patient's oxygenation status. However, here's another important tidbit to remember. The patient's oxygenation should be analyzed with a CO oximeter instead of a pulse oximeter. That is because the affinity of carbon monoxide for hemoglobin is much higher than that of oxygen. Essentially, carbon monoxide binds to hemoglobin in red blood cells instead of oxygen, so it basically blocks the oxygen molecules from attaching where they normally would. This means that less oxygen is transported to the organs and tissues of the body, which explains why carbon monoxide poisoning can have such detrimental effects.
Alright guys, that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching.
And that's it for this video. I hope that you got and understand the lesson very well. That's it. Bye-bye.